Jumbo Josh ate shit. He's all veiny and shit. Ugh. That's not foreboding at all. Oh, hey. Hey there. What if I... Nah, okay.
Remember, you're looking for a light blue key card. Good luck and thank you.
Righto, Jumbo Josh ate shit. He is all veiny and appears to have barnacles on his fist. Righto, we are here with Garten of BanBan Part 2. At the end of the first part, Jumbo Josh appeared and pulled the elevator down on himself and apparently died. Idiot. So this one is significantly jankier and it wasn't exactly starting from a place of no jank in the first one either. Ooh, creepy underground cavern with fake rooms and shit. So a lot of the horror here stems from it being dreamlike. Like a bad nightmare or something like that. To a certain degree, after that point, it becomes a bit more technical. Like, it's stated that some of these monsters were created by surgery. It's not, let's say, the dreams of a slumbering evil god. It's nothing like that that's creating this, sort of childlike nightmare. It's straight up like a type of surgery. And these monsters are being sort of surgically created. In my opinion, doesn't work great. They should have probably just went with like a full supernatural angle rather than, an angle that involves surgery, physical surgeries, that sort of deal. But, this is mascot horror, right? It doesn't actually make sense that there's a giant fucking Jumbo Josh with like barnacle fists and he's all veiny and gross. and he's actually used to be a human that got surgically altered here. Like, all that's kind of silly, I guess. I mean, the whole thing's silly, really. But it has that aspect of, which I think they should have leaned more heavily into, of being like sort of a nightmare, like a bad dream, like a fever dream. You go in here, everything's sort of childlike, and there's giant horrible Teletubby monsters that kill the shit out of you. And look, some of the setup's pretty good, like the writing on the walls, like the spider is real and the spider is coming. Oh, by the way, this spider fucking drills my asshole. It must have killed me like 10 times. I fucking couldn't get past it initially. Even when I was, following the arrows on the floor, it still fucking killed me. It's quite jank. Look, there he is there. And things like this is good horror. It's silently looking at you, you may miss it, and then when you try to approach it, it sort of disappears. Like that sort of thing is great horror. This despite, the sort of simplistic graphics of the game. It has good execution in some places.
Hey, you there. I can see you on the cameras. I am so happy to see you. And I need your help with something. Wait, can you even hear me? Hello? Listen, if you can hear what I'm saying, wave at any camera.
Problem is, in other places it has these puzzles like this one. This is an 8-digit trial and error puzzle. I'm pretty sure it is just trial and error. I don't think it follows any colours in the room sort of thing. So you literally got to go through it one button at a time. With 8 selections. And it's like it's all 8 digits, I'm pretty sure. So what, that's 8 times 8. It's like a
God.
1
I'm so
in
glad you're here. I thought this was the end.
what is it?
I was looking
1
around
in
and
8
walked into the
chance
security room.
times
Then the
by
door closed
8.
behind me, and I've been stuck inside since.
Oh no, not
Here's
quite,
a light
because
blue
the
key
next
card
selection.
open, but I don't have
Although you don't know it.
I know why
So
you're here,
it's
and
a
I
1
can
in
help
8
you,
and then a 1 in
just get me out
7.
of here.
If you work
If I recall
out
correctly,
that it
only
can't be
maintenance
2
workers have
colours
the light
in the
blue
same
card.
row,
So
right?
You're gonna have to go down to the maintenance room and
Like, just something like
the door
that.
there is
That's
probably
just
locked as well,
thrown in
and
there
I can't
to
open it from here, but I do
kill
have
the shit
control
out of
over
you.
the break room door.
And
Here, I open
just
it for
kill
you. See
time,
if you can find anything
artificially
useful in there.
inflate the length of the game.
Oh, the good old drones. I lost mine a couple of weeks ago. Maintenance workers used them for all sorts of things, like reaching high places and grabbing things that fell into the abyss, and sometimes even comfort. It's good that you have one. It might be useful in our little conundrum. Take a look around and see if you can figure out how to get into the maintenance room. I'm unsure if it can be of much help, but wave at the cameras if you need my insight.
I swear I didn't look it up. I swear I didn't look it up.
Sweet. Now you can go down to the road. Remember, you're looking for a light blue key card. Good luck and thank you.
Like, even that's okay setup. With old Nabnab there being pretty miserable and willing to take it out on others. Alright, cue the bloody death compilation apparently, because I fucking died like a bunch of times. I don't even notice he's crawling on the roof. Fuck this game. This bit is, mechanically speaking, janky as fuck. First of all, even with the brightness turned the whole way up, and the brightness on my setup is turned all the way up here, you can't see the path clearly that you've got to run. In addition to that, if you take even a small step in the wrong direction or walk forwards and then backwards a little bit to reline yourself up, even then it will still kill you. If you get caught on a wall, you're dead. The whole thing plays out extremely jankily. Just this section. I nearly quit just because it's like so fucked up. And it doesn't reload really quickly, like something like, say, like Super Meat Boy or whatever. And it requires input to reload to the checkpoint. You've got to press the X button. You got to wait a bit. It prompts you to press the X button. You got to press the X button, and then you go from there. That just takes time, and it's like very punishing for something so janky as it is. I don't really know what I'm expecting with this game. It was like a $6 fucking horror game. I'm expecting a little less jank than that, but to be fair, it's like a $6, childish mascot horror jump scare game. So, you get what you pay for. The problem is you keep paying for it. I went the wrong way. Shit. The idea is you gotta go the opposite way from the pink ones, and you gotta go the same way as the blue ones. As you can see, he's on the roof there, and you hit anything, you fuck up in the slightest, you touch a wall, you just touch a wall, and you're dead. You're just fucking dead. Honestly, not even particularly scary. I guess it's kind of creepy how he's on the roof, but yeah. It's like the second most obnoxious part in like a horror game, right? The most obnoxious horror game has got to be like Five Nights at Freddy's 4, where where it literally forces you to listen for a slight breathing sound, and it has a super loud jump scare as punishment for not correctly hearing and responding to a slight breathing sound. It is basically setting you up for like the worst possible jump scare. This one, the mechanics are just a little bit broken. It's very punishing, hard to get through, and quite frankly, the game's not really worth it to do. It's not something like, let's say, the Dead Space remaster or Resident Evil 4 that has one really hard bit, but either side of that really hard bit, it's really good. Like Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space Remastered are awesome the whole way through. I guess it might apply more to something like Callisto Protocol with the falling parts where you can sort of insta-be killed, or the sliding parts where you can sort of insta-be killed, where it's copied something like Tomb Raider. Just that one bit, that's a fuck to get through. Like Last of Us 2 Remastered had that sort of the jiggy stealth confrontation with Ellie, where if you try to rush Ellie, she basically shoots you in the face with a shotgun. It's horrible. It's just sort of broken and janky. Like even the David, like the forced David stealth section in the first Last of Us had that feel. It's just broken. But yeah.